Okay.
Welcome back, everyone, to Adventure Brodeo, the show starring usually 3 of us now, but we're back to 2 for today in honor of today. That was the best I could do. I'm Drew Hayes.
Well done, Drew. I'm Steve Weverill. Well done, trying to present the random happenstance of our attempts at regularity with some kind of justification for why Gibby's not here. I'm sure the audience appreciate it. Also, we've been playing this game for 1,000,000 years. I've literally just found out how to do a crit shot with the bow.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's just all in the timing, look.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That's why I like the bow. It's the one I can do crit shots with.
Yeah, I have not been doing that. Right. I didn't even reason. I just thought they happened at random.
Oh man. Well, I say double bow. Let's just start out where we live. Double bow.
Let's shoot some bitches and bastards. I'm not sexist.
But you are an author who is constantly working on things such as...
yes, secret projects.
We're back to secret projects.
Yep. I got 2 secret projects on the boiler at the minute. Both of them as far away from writing a book as I can possibly get. But one of them's A&D, very strongly A&D related. If you want to find out more about that, join the Patreon. That's kind of in its percolation stage, but should have something solid to show people soon. The other one, I think we started talking about it online already, but we're kind of tangentially involved with a kind of TV project at the minute. I think Horror's Greatest, if you're a horror fan and you have the Shudder channel, you may have watched Horror's Greatest, which is just a rundown by people really passionate about the genre. Some of the more important or wacky or strange films in the horror genre. And I thought, what if we did that, but for really weird indie stuff? So that's a project we've kind of been running with Steve Rutinsky. He has taken the helm. At the minute, it's not very A&D related, but hopefully it will be a little bit more so down the line. Anyway, it's going to be a while before you see any of that, but again, if you want to see it earlier than everybody else, join the Patreon, where all the cool people live.
That was an excellent plug, Steve. I will just go ahead and get probably ahead of everyone in the comments. Fairly certain it's tangentially, not tangentially.
Oh, right. No, it's the second one, actually.
All right. Phantom Spear sounds fun, but you know what? Let's go dice.
Well, we never go dice.
Yeah.
We just... I'm going for a Yaley barrage.
Oh, man.
I don't know what that is.
It just seems like you get a helper.
A little helper. We all need a little help now and then, Drew. We all need a little buddy now and then.
Outsource that work.
Yeah. A slave, if you will. No, I'm sure it's not that way at all. I'm sure this is entirely voluntary.
It's a Final Fantasy style summon.
Yes, and they weren't slaves at all. I'm sure they really wanted to be there.
I mean, I know the one that always stuck out to me for obvious reasons was there was a guy who you did straight up have to pay. Like, charge you per attack.
He's the only one I felt good about.
You're like, I'm comfortable with this. I understand there's a nature to this transaction.
So, okay, this is good. This is like hiring a plumber now. This isn't questionable at all. Tangentially. I think we could make a word out of that. Maybe we shouldn't.
I was like, well, save it for the show. Let me see, what am I working on? I'm still working on Spell Swords and Stealth, or NPCs as some folks know, it's 6. Rover Power number 3 has come out. Number 4 is up for pre-order, and already with the publisher. let's see. I will say this. I have not started it, Steve, but I am continuously haunted by an idea for a play that you and I have talked about before. And it is starting to feel like a matter of time until I finally just knuckle down and write the goddamn thing.
Are we talking about the theatrical experience of the guys who had to steal the horse's head to put in somebody's bed?
Yes.
I didn't realize you'd gone for stage play.
That's 100% how it has always felt for me. Like, it has to be if I can pull it off. Ideally, it's just a two-man show.
Waiting for Godot.
No other characters. Like, lot of heavy emphasis on conversational comedy. Like, big Neil Simon emphasis, if I can pull it off, but with some darker elements in there too, because I mean, it is two mob guys cutting off. I think they'll be inspired by The Godfather rather than trying to set it in The Godfather, because that seems legally more tenable.
Yeah.
It's like just their boss really likes The Godfather, which honestly does not feel like a long stretch.
It still presents the questions at the heart of the drama.
Right. It's fundamentally getting down to the same thing, but what do you call it? But it keeps me in the legal clear. Yeah,
protects you from lawyers. That's important. And the anti-Italian defamation league.
So yeah, I have not yet started writing that, but I have scripted a lot of it in my head, if I'm being perfectly honest. I've picked out the major plot points and turns.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
I tell you what, if I write it, you and I will have to do a dramatic reading.
Absolutely. Two-man show, easy to produce.
I don't know what the Patreon. Oh god, we got an orb for the creepy guy.
Hello, off Broadway. Like really off Broadway. But
all right, do we want hearts or do we want mini boss and a gem of extra health?
We're pretty much full on health.
Yeah. Let's be cocky.
Yeah, we can afford to be a little bit cocky. We've both got guns, effectively.
Indeed. But outside of potential stage plays that are neither here nor there, I have, by this time, before we record again next week, I will have a book, sort of two books, coming out on the 24th. By which I mean the audiobook for Chilling Reflections, Villain's Code number 4, will be releasing, but alongside that, the next book in the series, Villains Vignettes, Volume 2, which is the 3.5, will be releasing in print and ebook. So, whatever your preferred format is, you will be getting new Villains Code content next Tuesday.
Nice. It's a win-win situation, chat.
Yes. Ignore the fact
you don't know how lucky you are.
To wait a year between to get that audiobook, and it's a great win.
That feels a lot like living in the past.
Yeah. It unfortunately is just one of those things of like, I write very big books that people need big chunks in their time to record and edit and all that stuff, and I am not the only author out there, and it's just
lies, rubbish and lies.
Despite what my publicist is supposed to be convincing. Now, it's unfortunate, but it is just one of the facts. When you write gigantic ass books, they take sometimes gigantic ass time.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to, think of the, oh Christ, I don't remember who said it now, but a delayed game is delayed for a little bit, a bad one is bad forever. I'd much rather they just take their time. God, I forgot how easy he is. Alright, so what, one dark and one green? Oh, you get the other green. I think I accidentally grabbed one of the dark ones. Sorry. It's hard to see what you're grabbing in there. You get the chicken.
Come on, check. We're actually doing pretty well for health here. I'm not feeling the pressure of this game at the moment.
Yeah, it's almost like
barely
we're
paying
so
attention.
much better with the bows.
Yeah. Now that I know how to do this crit shot, I'm feeling like I'm actually doing some damage, which is
Ooh.
good.
Oh man, that's a
Dun-dun.
hell of a combo. When you crit, you deal a stun, and when you stun, you deal AO damage around it.
Hmm.
All right. Can I afford to make that double down? All right, I can. All right.
Yeah, you got enough.
All
You got
right.
these scratch
So
and
now
boost.
my perfect shots should stun and drop AOE.
If I execute a dodge, it fires a little icy bolt at people.
Very fun.
Hmm.
Oh, we
More
got
arrows on the
Hughes
screen.
in the chat. Asks how's it going? Going very well. Summer has started. I'm back from a little vacation. If y'all were wondering where I've been the past few weeks.
I'm sure they were.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm doing alright too. It's summer in England, so I get to complain about it being too hot for a month now, before I go back to the usual. Also, started a new job. Got made redundant from my old job. It was a stressful time, but I hear the place is falling apart without me, so I'm happy.
Unsurprising. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm just gonna take the straight damage increase. That seems.
Yeah.
Oh no, that applies to a skill, not to my. Wait, can I apply it to my bow? No. Oh, screw that.
Yeah.
Frost wall. I like frost wall.
Love Frostwall. Ooh, Ballista.
Ballista's always fun.
David Ballista. I haven't used any special skills yet.
I legitimately forgot I had them.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Precision.
Is precision good
Agility.
for us?
I think agility is speed.
Yeah, speed is good.
Oh my god. Yeah, that crit damage is wild. Although they sure do not seem to be getting stunned.
Hmm.
I don't know if those guys are immune or just a-holes.
Also, I guess there's no rules that saying the shopkeeper can't lie to you.
Oh my god. Now we have to make a video game.
Yeah, this is a cloak of invincibility. So, well, is he going to come back for a refund? No, he's going to be dead, idiot. Uh-oh. Oh, what's the deal with the mimic again?
I do not remember. I think we're trying to follow the.
Oh, I did not follow any of that.
I'm gonna say this one. If
Sure.
we're gonna guess.
Yeah, I think so. I feel good about
For
it.
the content.
Oh shit! We were going for monster, right? Die!
No
Die!
reaction.
Die!
We
Die!
we killed your buddy. All right.
Yeah, just killed his child.
Yeah, well.
Now he's not speaking to
live
us.
by the horrible treasure chest lifestyle. Die.
But yeah, I mean that's
Ah, crap.
those the rules.
No, thank you. Okay, they are not getting stunned when I am hitting these perfects. That is 100% Saskatoon horseshit.
Oh, maybe the stun only applies to skills. That would suck.
Oh, that would suck.
So
Okay,
you
no, that one
need
did
them
trigger.
to use this.
Maybe those monsters are just immune to stun.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right, snowball.
Yeah.
Sure, it's thematic.
Yeah. Giant
Oh.
mace.
So, Katie Hughes said they had a fun addition to their house in the form of a water feature. I mean, that to me sounds like a fun way of saying somebody broke a toilet.
Yeah.
I don't want to make presumptions, but just so you know, that's how I would phrase. Well, I sat down so hard I smashed the fucking toilet. There's a new
We
water.
have a water feature now. Yeah.
Oh, lightning bolt when you crit.
Okay, well, this will encourage me to crit more, so let's do this. Folklore. Oh, I've been watching. I think Gibby recommended it. Future Man.
I did recommend it.
Hey!
Holy shit!
You
I
saw him.
literally just jumped in. I have no idea. I was watching some of the video. I know you're a few seconds ahead of that. So what's going on?
We're fighting for our lives.
It's great. These are great lives to they're the best lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am trying to get them in.
Best life.
So, Gibby, I was telling Steve before we started the record, but when I was on vacation recently, I was in a situation where I did not really have good enough internet for streaming, so I had to rely on basically cable. So there was like five channels where they were in English. Like 3 of them were movies, 1 was history, 1 was discovery. And my takeaway from that experience was, I kind of miss cable.
Really?
It's funny, but like the limitations of like just having to make do with the best thing that you can find, it actually did make me watch things that I would not have watched otherwise. Like I ended up, not to be like a, oh shit, I'm definitely over 40 now statement, but I ended up watching like the Hacksaw Ridge Andrew Garfield war movie.
I kind of like that movie.
I ended up fucking finishing it. Like I had to leave before it was done, but I was like, I'm gonna keep watching this thing. I finished it on my way home. But yeah,
it's actually pretty good. Yeah, especially did you watch the after credit stuff? They show the real DOS.
Yeah. Like a lot of the stuff, you're like, oh wow, that's a real interesting dramatic license.
Oh no, I started crying. It's like, yeah.
Shit. Yeah. But yeah,
but Steve was watching Future Man somehow. So.
But so it was just sort of like, I guess I never really thought about how much of the things that I watched when I was younger were an aspect of circumstance. I watched what I could because that was what I could watch. And there's a lot of things I don't think have ever experienced and grown to enjoy and love without just the happenstance of that was what was on when I was home for summer vacation. Or that was what was on Nick at Night. That's why I've seen all of Get Smart and Taxi and Designing Women and like a million other things that were way outside my age range. But just...
Yeah, I think I phrased it. There's no reason an 8-year-old boy should be watching the Golden Girls. And yet...
and then just all of that comes back to, I think I did... It's not a thing you ever really think to appreciate, the idea of limitations, but... I really enjoyed the experience of it. I am real
split on this from a psychological perspective. Like I hear everything that you're saying, but it also comes across as like it's the best of times, worst of times. Like being able to pick and choose what I want to see when I have to see it, as opposed to like, yeah, granted, it's kind of like I never watched Highlander until I saw it on TV movie. Then I was like, oh my god. Then I went and watched the actual run of the tape, and that's how old I was. We went to the Blockbuster to rent the tape so I could actually see the real Highlander, after I see it like on TBS or whatever, kind of thing when I was a kid. So I get what you're saying. I watched, again, Golden Girls, Designing Women, all that shit that my mom had, because we only had the one TV, so you're stuck with whatever your parents were watching. So it did broaden your mind. And it's kind of like in modern day, like, if you only like one type of genre of book or whatever, it's because that's what you like and that's what your friends are into. But, when you didn't have the options, you had to go broad so you could pick and choose everything. I'm real mixed on that concept because I like the concept of cable, but I don't ever want to go back.
Yeah,
I can't.
The caveat to that story that was kind of tucked in there is I got to go finish that movie at my leisure.
Yes.
It's like, once I was back in a situation, that I think might be the best of both worlds. Is like, I wonder if maybe I need to do like cable on the week, streaming on the weekends, or something like that.
Sure.
But I don't know. Who knows if I'll have the discipline to enforce that kind of thing. But it was just a weird, unexpected experience of I never would have thought, though I would say the words, man, I kind of missed cable, but that is what that experience was for me.
I was about to say, I wonder if there's kind of just a channel out there or a discount out there that functions as a limited kind of I guess, broadcast TV.
I mean, YouTube
Somebody
TV
just
is
stream-
functionally
yeah.
cable.
Yeah. I thought I was about to suggest that as kind of like you'd start a Discord where you're basically a TV show DJ, but I thought that definitely already exists.
First hit deals bonus damage and burns. Hell yeah!
Nice.
Although
See, I'm stuck watching the YouTube link of you guys. So yeah, you're still in the ice level playing as far as I'm concerned. So
we are on the ice level. We're picking our weaponry.
I know,
Doing
but you're
well.
still actually shooting shit on the YouTube because like unless you guys want to quit this game and let me join, I will just talk amongst you while I watch you guys play. So watch the two archers play better without me. So fuck it.
We have been doing suspiciously well.
I heard that comment. It was tucked in there.
Well, I think it's simply the fact that we're both the best at being archers, and this is the one where we're like, all right, let's stop fucking around and just be archers again.
Let's stop
Yeah, there's
carrying
really no
Gibby's
point
dead
being
weight.
anything else. Yeah. I appreciate the fact you go for sword guy all the time, which is the hardest and worst thing to be. So
Yes,
you get credit for that, but
it's like the
I'm
cleric in
thinking-
this group. Yeah.
yeah, just be an arrow guy. I think that's the way forward. I tried being a wizard guy, it was fun. But all
Well,
he
just
really
ran
is
some kind of range. Yeah.
he's just an arrow guy with a stupid hat.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
I like that. Now you did mention Future Man. I do love that show. Have you been watching that, Steve?
Yeah, it's great. It's smart dumb or dumb smart.
It is smart dumb. Did you get to the 1980s stuff yet?
Yes, wonderful.
Oh my god.
Wolf
that
Button
was
might be my favorite character
Wolf.
ever.
Yeah, exactly. That actor, bless him. I've seen him in a bunch of things. I didn't realize that man had that kind of comedic chops. So
He's-
good on him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a delightful show. Very funny. Very. Some of the references you start. I love a drilling down on a dumb joke. The whole Cameronian thing. You're like, the first time you say, "Oh, it's something James Cameron discovered," you think, "Oh, that's
Yes.
fun." Then they do a whole episode dedicated to that, and about halfway you think, "All right, this is enough James Cameron stuff." But then it's not, and they carry
It's
on,
not.
and it's brilliant.
1,000%. What have I been watching recently? Oh, I finally broke down like just at least I got the trial of Apple TV so I could see some of the shows everyone shut the fuck up about. And I'm actually now it's been a couple weeks now and I'm just catching up on a lot of stuff. I'm really enjoying a lot of the programming on there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it took me this long. Ted Lasso, most of it is pretty good. That third season was kind
Apparently,
of
there's
rough.
some
but
very good sci-fi.
I didn't watch
Yeah.
the third season. Oh, dude. Speaking of Apple and sci-fi, I know everyone else is, but of course I'm watching Murderbot, and fuck me, is it good?
Drew, I'm going to disagree with you. It is perfectly adequate. I think I have not read the book, and I think I should.
Oh,
because
I read the
think
book.
this in book format would probably be amazing. Because unfortunately, there is no one on this show that's got the comedy chops. I think is trying to pull off what they're trying to pull off, and that sucks. You know, like, and I see the spirit of everything it's going for. I think I should have just read the book instead because I like it. It's just this could be amazing, but everything's so kind of like not even comedically deadpan. It's just there, you know. I don't know.
I mean, a credit to Skarsgård, he's playing deadpan, and that's exactly what it's supposed
he's
to be.
doing the Lord's work. I'll give him that, you know. So everyone else is just kind of
Whatever
there.
He was groaning. Yeah, my girlfriend wants to watch that. I suspect it's because there's a Skarsgård in it. So no, we
Yeah.
shan't be watching it. I don't think.
Well,
It's
to-
pretty
on the
damn
fair
fun.
point-
Do we want the fountain one, or do we want the gem one?
We're doing alright. Let's go for a gem.
All right.
For your edification, so let her watch because not only is he crotchless, he's nippleless, and
Aha!
yeah.
Finally, an
Take that.
advantage over Skarsgård.
so exactly, he is very Ken doll, like no nipples, no crotch. So
I still don't think I stand much of a chance, Giddy, but I'm willing to give it a go.
As also he's like Swedish like meat. He's
I love all
he's a
the
different
Skarsgård.
level.
But
Yeah.
they're definitely grown in a lab somewhere.
Oh, 1,000%. You know, except for the one that played Floki on he's the leftover Skarsgård DNA.
Well, they can't all be winners.
No, clearly.
Wasn't that no, it was a Hemsworth in The Good Place. The
Yeah, Luke. Oh no, yeah, the Larry Hemsworth.
Larry Hemsworth.
Sadly, because I only have like 6% body fat and I'm not as tall as my brothers. You know, kind
Speaking of Hemsworth, I watched The Dressmaker the other day. Anybody ever watched The Dressmaker?
I haven't even heard of it.
don't even know what that is.
Amazing. I cried like a little bitch.
That's not the Daniel Day-Lewis one, is it?
No, unless it's Daniel Day-Lewis. He could have been in any movie, and you'd never know.
Oh, he's just a shoe in the corner.
Yeah.
No, there's like some Daniel Day-Lewis played a guy who makes dresses, and I cannot think of what it's called.
It could have been called. It could have feasibly called The Dressmaker, I guess, but it's not the movie I watched. Unless is it Kate Winslet? Unless Daniel Day-Lewis was playing Kate Winslet. Playing a role.
Phantom Thread. That's the Daniel Day-Lewis where he was a dressmaker. The Phantom Thread. Anyway, go ahead.
That sounds like Daniel Day-Lewis as a dressmaker. Like that's just somehow more cool.
Well,
About a guy who makes
cool
dresses. We don't want to call anything lame like a dressmaker.
Phantom Thread.
Oh, okay, I see Liam Hemsworth, Kate Winslet.
Thread.
Make sure they know this dressmaker fucks.
The Dress Taker. Da, 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 da.
Oh my god, I watched The Accountant too.
Oh, God bless you. Prime really wants me to watch that. Every time I turn it on, it's like, hey, do you want to watch The Accountant too? I'm like, no, thank you. I didn't see The Accountant
I liked
1.
The Accountant 1.
I don't think I could follow the highly cerebral adventures of Ben Affleck. I didn't see it, so.
It was better than you thought it was going to be for The Accountant 1. Like, it's certainly not like high cinema. He plays an autistic assassin accountant, and
nice.
it's handled probably better than a lot of its contemporaries might have, but it's still an action movie, so limit those expectations.
To be honest, it's an action thriller, and I like plenty of action thrillers, but I've never seen a trailer for any action thriller in history and thought, oh, I want to see that. Because all their trailers are just incredibly fucking boring.
Yeah. But it is really fun. John Bernthal plays a great side character who kind of keeps the pace up. It's a good action movie.
Okay.
Grab your gems.
I watched The Killer of Killers on Hulu, the Predator animated anthology movie.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I dug. Have you seen that? If you like Predator, I do recommend this. It's like a little multi-part of it. Like Predator fights someone from the Viking time. Predator fights someone like samurai time. That kind of stuff. So.
It makes sense.
Oh, I do want to circle back. I was not recommending The Accountant 2. I was talking about The Accountant 1 that whole time. I do want to preface with The Accountant 2. They dialed it up a little bit in not the best ways.
Is it Accountant 2 subtitled? The first one made a lot of money, so we kind of had to make this.
Oh, 100%.
The obligatory sequel.
Yeah.
It is a different movie. Honestly, it feels like they shifted the tone by 5 degrees, but man, what a difference those 5 degrees made.
There aren't a lot of movies about. If I at least start watching something, I try to finish it. I try to be a completionist. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, you know what? I just don't have time. There's some movie on Prime that keep pushing on their throat. It's the one where they're all improv comics and they go undercover into the British criminal underworld.
Oh, I like the South Asian guy in that. I can't remember his name, but everything he's in, he's delightful.
Because he's a Ted Lasso guy, But I gave up. I got halfway into it. I'm like, you know what? I can't. I'm sorry, Bryce Dallas Howard, but I even like Orlando Bloom and many things. This movie I couldn't finish it.
Ooh,
I had to walk away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, maybe someone else will enjoy it. It just wasn't I've got other things to do. It's so painfully mid that I have other painfully mid things I can watch. I guess I don't know.
I know, and I've got 20 years of stuff I deliberately didn't watch out of spite to catch up on. Now that I've matured as an individual.
What the heck is this thing? Ah.
Maturity?
No, this little flaming monster thing.
I don't know. You're ahead of where I'm at on YouTube. You guys are still in ice cave. So.
Oh god! I think it turned into the bad guy again.
There was a show made by BBC Three during the kind of BBC Three era, as I believe it's called in history, where they came out with a show called Mongrels, which is kind of Sesame Street, but it's in England and it's horrible. And I deliberately didn't watch it because I thought, oh, you think you're funny. And then I didn't watch it for 20 years. And I considered that when I saw somebody recommended it to me again. I thought, that is a really stupid reason not to watch a program that you'll probably enjoy. And sure enough, I enjoyed it very much. It was great. Very solid comedy writing.
Yeah, I mean, they sort of revisited that for Avenue Q, in a way.
Well, this is back when BBC Three was really investing in British comedy, so the thing I liked about it is it does not try at all to be even remotely appealing to Americans. About every third reference, you'd just be going, I don't know who Kerry Katona is. I'd be like, well, we're having a great time making fun of Kerry Katona, so leave it. Maybe leave this one alone. I've been on
a British like either cop or criminal kick. Something about it I'm really enjoying. Like whether that's Brassic, where it's like I love that show where it's all the thieves, like the low level thieves and thugs who like have a good comedy and like a lot of heart. Or what's that show on Netflix? Department Q. I enjoyed that. Or like it's.
I still more keep speaking of Apple TV. I think it is Slow Horses is supposed to be very good.
Yeah, the Gary Oldman one. That's all my. I added that to my queue to watch. So yeah.
But again, I haven't watched it because I saw it and then thought, oh, I suppose you think I'll be entertained by this, do you? And I didn't watch it. I feel like it's something I should work through, but I'm not going to. Oh, I suppose you think that's a psychological condition I should work through, do you? Well, fuck you.
I will just drink my problems away. Yeah. It's the hope that kills you.
Gems.
Yeah, Steve Ladd in the chat room. Luther? I did watch the first season of Luther and really enjoyed that. I mean, Idris Elba really is, he's a gift.
I checked out the first episode of Deadlock because I realized it's written by two of my favorite creators who I wasn't sure what they had been up to. Kate McCartney and Kate McLennan, who, if y'all have seen The Catering Show or Get Kraken, both fucking hilarious. I think Get Kraken is now available on YouTube, at least season 1.
Get Kraken, does it involve the Kraken?
Yes.
So basically, it's the first one is a spoof of a YouTube food show. And the second one is a spoof with a better budget of a full-on like morning show set at like 5 a.m. Manned by like the same characters. It's just fucking fantastic. The comedy is so surreal and so funny. I highly recommend Get Kraken. Just search it on YouTube. It's got like a weird bit.
I'm in the mood for that because I've been watching Nathan For You, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's it's great, man. Highly recommend.
I'm in the mood for weird.
I mean, it's sort of reminiscent in the setting of one of my favorite bits, which was, God, what was it, the earliest show with Ben Schwartz and Lauren Lapkus, where that was a mini-series, basically, where they followed a guy, again, like doing like a 3-4 a.m. morning show host thing, and on Monday he proposes to his longtime girlfriend on the air, and she turns him down flat. And then it just follows the rest of the week's shows. So it's like a 5-episode miniseries of like Monday he tries to propose, and then you watch him have to do the rest of the week.
Oh, amazing. That sounds painful.
Oh, it was so fucking good. And they got like a lot of great like guest stars on there. I found it because randomly like they had Jake Johnson on for one of the like interviews, and so I had seen that when I was watching a lot of New Girl shit.
Amazing. I'll have to
Subtle.
keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I've been watching Nathan For You with Nathan Fielder because apparently there's something called The Rehearsal, which is supposed to be hilarious unless you're autistic, in which case it just makes a lot of sense.
Oh, this guy. Okay, you mentioned this guy. I've seen some of his stand-up before. Yeah, Nathan For You.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's like one of those, I'm a business guy and I'm going to save your business, but it's by a guy who does not understand human beings at all. Or at least convincingly pretends not to.
That's the one that's got that, like, it's kind of like cringy mockumentary. I don't understand how people work kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He's masterful at it. You should probably take the apple there.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the numbers. Yeah, you're a lot more durable than me. I might need to evaluate.
Or a lot more
my blessings.
cowardly.
You just got a lot more health. Like, I might need to evaluate how I've got my blessings allocated after we get our asses stomped by this guy.
To be fair, I haven't really been paying attention to this one at all because I've been quite engaged in the conversation, which I think is just because we're talking about TV shows we watched. So it's not particularly. Hey guys, do you like TV? And it's been like it's been a good one for me because I do like
main
TV.
trick for socialization I used through the majority of my life. So yeah,
It's an easy one. Yeah, but as a consequence of that, I have not been paying attention to the game at all. Keep on forgetting I have special powers.
Well, sometimes that's the best. You let your hands just kind of do their own while your mind is busy. Steve Ladd in the chat asked, speaking of Apple TV, have anybody watched The Gorge?
oh yeah,
They love the trailer.
That was good.
So I just watched that movie. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? I mean, I liked it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it was
like,
good.
it was one part love story, one part monster thing, one part like cabin in the woodsy kind of feel with Sigourney Weaver. It was many movies and none at the same time, but I'm glad I watched it.
It felt like what an action movie should be. It was contained. It was like they had
sure.
5 people. They kept their scope limited. They teased their monsters well. Like, it was like, yeah, this is not gonna set the world on fire. It was a good fucking action movie.
Oh, it was a fun movie with a little romance plot. Obviously, you also got 2 beautiful people worth watching. I mean, when you get like, well, bloody hell, the Fantastic Four stick guy. I can't think of Whiplash. What's that actress? Miles Teller. You know, and here's the thing: adult Miles Teller. That man grew up well. Good for him. And Anna Taylor-Joy, damn. You know, yes, I want to see these 2 people like just fall in love and then kill monsters together. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and they were killing it too. Like, from the moment it gave the "I intend to" line, I was like, all right, I'm on board with these 2. I like that. That's a charming motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have they worked out that good-looking, charming people sell movies again?
I think
they forgot that for a little while.
Well, I think once they've figured out to stop spending $300 on every movie, $300 million, $300 might be the next phase once several studios
once Hollywood collapses. Yeah, I look forward to that.
Honestly, at this point, I think we're all just waiting for everything to collapse so that the auteur makers and small budget films can happen and we can start getting some fucking mid-range comedies again.
Yeah,
well,
and
it's
then
not just mid-range comedy. I want mid-range action. Like, I want to see The Ballerina. I don't get out to the theaters very often, but I want to see that movie because it's like all the reviews have come back fairly positive about it. However, it's not doing well at the box office. Why? Because it only made $100 million. Because it cost a $250 million budget. Like, and there is no planet where a John Wick like spin-off movie should have been cost $250 million. Like John Wick 1 was like $80 million.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, maybe if you just reined it in a bit.
Right. So where is that money going? Like, do you need to CGI in an explosion, a dog, an exploding penis? What is the money going to?
If you handle the action well, you don't need to spend millions on it. Nobody had to spend millions on Jackie Chan flying through a window or something.
Yeah, they had to spend a lot of human lives. A lot of human stunt-piercing lives.
Well, mainly Jackie Chan.
Beastmaster, there was just a barrel of ferrets.
All right, they also got to save on wardrobe. You got Mark Singer's nipples. So.
Yeah, fuck CGI. They just spray painted a tiger. If you're listening to this and like we do a lot of absurd humor on here, I want to be clear. The ferret thing was a joke. The tiger 100% factual.
Yes.
Not only like are there accounts from the making of, you can go watch the fucking movie and see the tiger with visible paint on it. It's not well done.
And it was already like an impressive animal, right?
Yeah,
it didn't need to be
anything. Tiger.
Wouldn't be fine with a tiger.
Yeah.
Not that spoiled, you know.
No, they wanted a Black Panther or some shit like that.
All right, okay. You could have like dyed the ferrets probably better. I know there's
fixing
like a
myself.
magic
The
number
ballerina
thing.
costs $90 million, but it's only made $100, so it's actually losing money. But the first John Wick movie only cost somewhere between $20 and $30 million, and it made over $100. So that's the thing. Get your budget smaller. Get back to like some good action, like that. That's what I want. Don't bloat.
Yeah, I did go see the Thunderbolts movie after hearing it was good, and I was a little surprised
saw
it
it.
hasn't been doing well.
I'm not surprised. I liked it. Here's the thing. Again, perfectly fine. It was a perfectly fine movie. I think in the hands of like a James Gunn type character, it could have been amazing. Because like there's a lot of pathos and a lot of these kind of broken people, and they tried to do, whoever was directing it. I feel like they were really trying to do a James Gunn thing, but didn't have the at least the old hat hand that James Gunn has for those type of characters. So it came off a little stilted. But there are a lot of good parts of the movie that I did enjoy.
The only reason I haven't seen it is because I do not give a shit anymore.
Oh yeah, like it's not. I'm not trying to follow the MCU, but I heard it was good, and I was like, you know what? That was probably around a phase 1 level of fun.
Oh sure, I give it like it's good. It's a good B minus flick.
Right,
it was.
Gil or let's do Relic.
Relic.
Yeah,
I'm
was
sure
fine,
it's
but
fun.
it was better than many of the Marvel property things I had tried to watch in recent years.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm just watching shit. The Dressmaker isn't a new movie, but it was brilliant. I watched, Christ, I can't remember what it was called last night, but it's about the stripper that forms a relationship with this 21-year-old Russian billionaire.
Oh, the one that like it was the one that didn't win an Academy Award or something.
Yeah, won a load of awards, and it was brilliant. And you know what? There was not a lot of like people getting knocked through window. In fact, there was none of that. It was just kind of potentially like really low budget, but I'm sure it was very slick, so I'm sure they spent a lot on it. But it was just kind of more or less a wacky sort of slice of life thing, and it was a great movie.
What did I watch? Oh, HBO, the Companion. I finally got around to seeing that. That was on there. The that actress who's kind of like the knockoff version of Wednesday Addams. I can't think of her name. Sophie Thatcher. Like
Tuesday Addams.
Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. Thursday Addams. Sophie Thatcher. That's her name. Where she's like basically like it's like a step for why she's like an android that realizes that she's and unfortunately the trailer killed it.
We talk about movies returning to low budgets, but kind of horror's been holding that flag for a while.
That's where horror has always lived.
Yeah.
Right.
Mid-range horror has never stopped being mid-range horror.
There goes that movie Abigail. Love that. Like I wish the trailer had not given that away.
I really wish I hadn't seen the trailer for that. So if you're listening to this and you haven't seen Abigail, just go see it. Don't.
Yes, and the same thing with the Companion. I wish I had not seen the trailer to give like certain points away. It was a good flick. Hereditary. Heretic.
Yeah. Jason's not Jason Statham. I don't follow him on TikTok. Jason Pargin was making a really good point about that. How we'll never have certain experiences.
Let's go ahead and while we're tossing out Shingles the movie. Just gonna throw that.
Oh yeah. Of the on the lower budget scale.
Yeah, that's...
of movies. I didn't go anywhere with this. That's a damn fine quality movie. Don't listen to those YouTube commenters who say we have goosebumps at home, Mom. Okay, wait. What is this? A guard scepter? Fuck it, I'm buying it. I don't even know what it is. I'm that rich.
I can't remember if we talked about this on Brodeo, like when I was actively watching it, but something came up the other day that made me think of it. Y'all watched Chimp Crazy, right?
No
idea what you're talking about.
You haven't watched Chimp Crazy?
Chimp Crazy?
Yes, I'm holding it back from you just to say, no, what the fuck is Chimp Crazy?
Oh, Christ, man. Okay, so it's a documentary on HBO about basically the chimp industry of like putting them in movies and stuff.
Oh yeah,
right.
Shit.
How badly that fucked them up.
Yes.
Like the long-term consequences, and also it explores like the horrific problems that have come with keeping chimps as pets, including interviews with people who've had their fucking faces ripped off.
All right, stop drilling. You've hit oil. Like I pulled up the thing. Like, not ironically, Coincidentally, my son is currently really into chimps and great apes right now, so this is something we're going to watch together.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that's a good learning experience.
Oh no, here's my son's borderline autistic, so he's like he will tell me at length about facts about chimps because he's just learned and read and things. So he's already talked about a lot about like face ripping and people who keep chimps as pets. So I think he wants to see this just out of like just to confirm what he already knows, and I want to support his learning and his growth, and he's so yeah, this as long as it's not too bad, like this is something he and I will watch together.
Oh yeah.
Normally I'm quite sorry after you, Drew.
Oh, I was gonna say, I remember now why I thought we had talked about Chimp Crazy, and it's because when I turned into one for Dicey Bastards, the game we're playing, plug, I was like, turning into this after watching Chimp Crazy gives it a whole different kind of vibe, and now I'm eager for y'all to share that.
Here's the thing, every single time my son talks about a chimp attack, I think about that game specifically, especially Steve going, a monkey! And like we actually had that little side bit about attacking crotches and faces. I think about that all the time, actually. So.
Well, I like to think that Dicey Bastards keeps things nice and accurate. It's one of the things that I pride myself on in the podcast experience. I gotta say, like, I'm normally I quite like having unnecessary hubris over nature. I think we can just carry on doing whatever we want to the planet, and it'll be fine. But if somebody's keeping a chimp as a pet, then it's too far.
Buddy, you have no fucking idea.
So I can control this monkey until it turns like into a monkey adolescent.
Yeah, until you look it in the eye and it takes it as a threat or attacks your neighbor before it because it took your softball away or some shit.
You can barely tolerate a human adolescent. Why do you think you can tolerate an adolescent chimp?
That something's got the strength of like a cocaine addicted like Vin Diesel coming at you. So
yeah. His horrible little hands.
I was about to be like,
yeah.
Do we think Vin Diesel looks like a cocaine? Like, no, he is probably one of the few non-cocaine cut action heroes. I think good for him.
Good for him. Yeah.
Maybe cooler if he was though. Then maybe he'd be the joke.
Hey, let's give a few dad bods in the mix, okay?
I just figured if nothing else, it's like because he takes a lot of the work he does very, very seriously. When everyone else in the movie's doesn't, and
Oh yeah.
I want him to be in on the joke.
I want him and Henry Cavill to get together on a project. That's just a real nerdy project.
Maybe we'll get him to do my horseplay.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the
Dreamcast
horseplay.
It is called horseplay. Oh, Drew, I'm really excited about this. Chat, if you're listening, get the hype up. Start petitioning Henry Cavill and Vin Diesel for the horseplay by Drew Hayes.
We'll be
don't even tell him what it's about.
Point.
Just tell him to shut up.
Now you gotta work Momoa in there. Oh, Thunderpair, you're about to be
I'm dead.
On YouTube. Okay.
Oh,
YouTube. I'm still on the YouTube.
I've not been paying attention.
And I'm back.
Luckily, my cowardice has saved me once again.
Back from the dead.
What is it this old saying goes? The coward never dies? Yes, I believe that's how the saying goes. Coward dies, 0 deaths. Has 1,000 good times.
No, I've been working with everything going on with the house and everything I'm working on right now. It's like I've got no writing time in, nothing like that. So by the time the evening rolls around, I am just dead, and I just want to watch mindless TV and turn my brain off for a bit. So I've been watching way more stuff than I have in the past, and I feel good. I feel right. I feel like an '80s kid again. So.
You had to desecrate Dave's gravestone there. Sorry.
Let's see. I guess I don't know how many people have the Nebula subscription. I guess no, they run it on YouTube a week later. I've really enjoyed the show Jet Lags lately. The whole Nebula ecosystem kind of feels like public access television with a budget and talents, which is kind of what I want. Like I'm harkening back to them good old days. I do kind of miss back when there was a place for people who were insane enough to think they belonged on television and determined enough to actually get on public access. Because you can argue that YouTube took the place of that, but the barrier of entry is not the same.
True. By the way, catch us on YouTube. If you, all right, this is on YouTube. Yeah. Catch us here on YouTube.
But so Jet
Give it a
Lag is
semi-weekly.
a group of 3, sometimes with a guest, comedy folks who are playing games like Tag, Hide and Seek, and now Snake across train lines in various countries. So it's a pretty neat, entertaining game, and you get to see different countries off the side of trains, which is better than nothing.
See, I know nothing about this Nebula TV. I pulled the website up while you guys are talking about it. This looks baffling and awesome at the same time. So,
Oh, wow.
Abigail Thorne in The Prince. All right.
Not doing well. For
All right, let's go get killed by the Mimic King.
Oh no, it's this guy. We might win it.
We might.
All right.
All right.
No, I lost it.
You know what? I'm gonna say middle.
Yeah, middle.
We didn't do it. Was not right.
No, that was not correct. Fuck you, Mimic King.
All right. Well, fuck you again, buddy. One day we'll get it.
All right, boss time.
All right,
This is the guy who
perfect
usually
timing.
kills
We're,
us,
we're
right?
coming
Yeah.
up on the hour, so it's a good chance for us to get our asses kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Or pull a magical win out of nowhere. Hang on, let's break these things and see if there's food inside. Go to it, buddy.
With respect, I hope you die, because this is as far as I've gotten with you guys in the past. And you get further without me, then I feel shitty. So, like, I hope you die. So,
Well, I'm not going to start paying attention now just to spite you. I'm not that petty. Uh-oh.
or this is just the format going forward. I just talk to you all while you. I'll be the fact checker on the video while you guys play the game.
Who told you about the new format?
Fuck me. Just remember, I'm the DM in the goddamn game, and I can take it out on you whenever I want. By the way, Sunday, don't forget we're playing. So, and for you fans who are part of the Patreon, we are playing on Sunday, so you can watch the game live, or whatever tier the Patreon's on.
I would assume everyone listening to this is on the Patreon, but I'm constantly surprised by how people don't do what I expect them to do in an infuriating manner. So if you listen to this and you're not on the Patreon,
How dare you?
why? Well,
Yeah.
what's your problem, buddy?
Steve's going full British now.
Oh, that was perfect.
They try to ghost
I
you
think-
from behind. I do not like it. Nope, I got clocked.
They ghost you from behind, huh? All right, go on.
Okay, I 100% am not on like the right power ups because I just realized I should have had a revive when I died. Oh, I did. I didn't use it. Oh Jesus!
Disco time.
Is there anything coming out that you all are excited to see?
Superman.
I'm curious about Superman. I do want to see that. I will break my my rule and actually go to the theaters
Oh,
again.
shit.
So. But that's not till what, like early July, so like about a little less than a month.
Yeah. I mean, I really wish there was more stuff coming out. I had like a free day the other day, and I was like, oh man, I can maybe go see a movie. And I tried to see what was on. I was like, oh, fuck all.
Yeah. Like, I don't care about Fantastic Four. I do want to see Superman.
I'll go see Fantastic Four. I'm slightly. Oh shit.
I like the
I
fact
don't
they're
know.
doing it in a different kind of anachronistic way. But
Sure.
they've not had a great track record of trying to do something with the Fantastic Four.
No, every Fantastic Four has gone very badly.
It's like the Star Wars prequels, how everyone hated them, and then they were like a few movies later going, you know what, maybe we didn't have it so bad back then.
Exactly.
So I view the first Fantastic Four movie now.
Maybe we judge you too harshly, Jar Jar. So yeah.
No,
No, we did. No, we
not
didn't.
No,
that.
we didn't. Jar Jar still
Not that.
sucks, but the concept, the idea, no. I still can't get behind the prequels. I'm sorry. It's I just can't.
Yeah,
No, yeah. I think somebody could edit all three prequels into one good movie.
no.
Sure, I believe that. I also like how quickly, like, when I look back on that thing, Anakin, like, hey, I need you. I know this goes against everything you stand for, but if you want to save your girlfriend, yeah. So Darth Vader, sure. Go murder these kids. You got it. Not a problem. In fact, I've been waiting to do that for a long time. You ever hit these little snotty kids? Oh my god. Nah, if you're Anakin,
It's like, I can't wait to kill him. Remember how annoying I was as a kid?
Oh
Fuck those kids.
I thought you'd never ask. I brought my own lightsaber. It's yeah.
All right, Steve, I'm out.
Oh, well, I'm not long behind you, man.
Well, don't forget you have a revive. Unlike me, who sat on it like a ding dong.
Drew Hayes, not on his ding dong. You heard it here first.
Oh, he's healing.
Why is he healing?
You
Stop
gotta
that.
shoot
Stop
the
it.
guy he's eating.
Yeah.
Well, this is bullshit.
Have either of you watched The Pit on HBO? I enjoyed.
No,
I
I did
enjoyed
hear
that.
about the lawsuit, though.
Oh, what's up with the lawsuit?
It is truly the dumbest thing I've heard in a while. The creator of ER, Defeat Boss to Revive. Oh shit. Oh, there you go. It sued The Pit because it's a medical drama, and
Yes.
Noah Wiley is in it.
Well,
Like-
and that's that.
He's like, it's just
okay.
someone ER. It's the same show.
Well, the way the rumor goes, the team wanted to create a sequel to ER, bringing back Noah Wiley as an aged version of his Dr. Self. But I think Michael Crichton's helped create ER, so the Crichton estate said no. So they just said, okay, we'll just make our own show with Noah Wiley that is a Doctor show, and it's just we call it the spiritual successor, but it's in no characters, no nothing. It's
In a
just
very legally distinct way.
Yeah.
very legally distinct turtles, exactly right.
Mm.
And they said, well, yeah. So I did hear about the lawsuit, but I don't know the details of it. Wow. All right.
Yeah. So I guess it was the Crichton estate that probably is like, which truly it's like, listen, you cannot own medical drama.
Right.
That
You coming
is-
after House? Yeah.
That is a huge motherfucking just.
But it's a good
genre.
show. It is the one thing I like about the show, at least the format, if you had, it's every episode is an hour of time in the show. So they're trying to shoot everything in quote unquote real time. It's not one cut, but it's like they're trying to shoot it in real time. So if you get
So
there at
it's like
7 a.m.
24?
episode. Yeah, exactly. So every episode is an hour of time in the ER.
I'm surprised they're not also getting sued by 24.
All right, and then they had a crossover with someone, and now Saint Elsewhere is all up in the mix
Yeah.
too.
Maybe they've just got a thing going on where they're trying to get sued by many people as possible, while also still producing a quality program.
I think maybe it's like
Which I
positive
respect.
and negative numbers, like they cancel each other out.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
lawsuits.
I nearly had him. The trick is you gotta kill those guys he's eating from because it freezes him after you do it,
Yeah.
not just stops him healing.
All right,
I
well,
think we'll do that next time.
we had a good run. If we'd only had a third person, we probably could have pulled it off.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, you know what? I told you to wait and you didn't, so that's called
No,
gaslighting.
you told
so.
us you were 50-50.
Yeah, you voted poorly, just like the poor dying withered guy from Indiana Jones Crusade. You chose poorly. You could have waited. No, it's all good, brother.
All right, well, hopefully Gibby will be back next week when we return with Adventure Brodeo, when I will be really aggressively plugging the audiobooks for Chilling Reflections and Villains Vignettes Volume 2, both of which you can pre-order right now. Until then, bye!
Bye. Join the Patreon.